Anyway, my friends, we've got one last reaction to do for you. And this is something that I'm very intrigued to get Ollie's opinions on. Because I've heard this. So this isn't a reaction from me. However, this is a reaction from Ollie. Now, Ollie is a metalhead through and through.
I'm not, though, really.
You are.
Because that makes me sound like I'm bigoted or like elitist. Whereas I'd say I probably listen to more like poppy stuff than that.
True.
But I do like my metal.
I'd say, okay, let me rephrase. You're a metal connoisseur then. You're very well educated in the riff.
I mean, if we're talking about this song that we're about to play, it's a cover, if I'm not mistaken, of a classic. But of a new metal classic, which I would say I was at the right age for new metal when it came out. So I feel
like a father figure to you.
New metal, I was like Bane. I was born in the into the new metal. I wasn't.
I'm adopted the new metal. Yeah. I was born in it.
Raised by it, or whatever he says.
So, my friends, we are going to react to Lil Uzi Vert's cover of Chop Suey. But I say a cover, it's almost a reimagining in the same way Ronnie
He's kind of disguised it, hasn't he? Because he just called the song CS.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, CS.
Oh, what's CS? So, I like this, but I think Ollie is probably going to feel slightly different to how I feel on this.
Well, I'll make up my own.
Are you ready? Starts promisingly.
I feel like I'm at a rock club.
Before it drops.
Whoa, what was that?
Before it drops, what are your opinions on the first 29 seconds?
I mean, you're not expected it. And I don't mind the choices of melodies he's used in that. I just, still have a gripe. Is that the word?
Gripe?
When
a gripe.
Auto-tune, or it's not really auto-tune, it's like voice manipulation is used
for coders and shit,
but it's used to hit notes. I don't mind it when it's used as a musical tool to help shape the tone of your voice, but you can tell he was stretching for those notes and it just flattened them out on the fucking note.
So you think he's used auto-tune to get there as opposed to using...
Well, I feel like if you played the natural audio of that, it'd be terribly out-of-tune.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
my gripe.
That's Ollie's gripe in the first 30 seconds.
Saying that, I didn't mind the choice of melodies he used.
Okay,
I think they work nicely.
Yeah, I was about that as well, yeah. And I enjoyed him fucking. With I
think the first bit, but then it went into the and then it hits the fucking wall of the auto tune. That's when I'm like.
That's when Ollie starts.
It's my opinion though. Don't hate me.
What's next?
Go. Should we take that out of the song, Lil? Nah, keep it.
Wake up, grab a razor, put a little makeup. Have the skulls and fade away, then shake up. Watch you lay the keys up on the table. Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a razor, put a little makeup. You wanted to. Have the skulls and fade away, then shake up. You wanted to. Watch you lay the keys up on the table. You wanted to.
What's he doing in the background? Now, it's just like it's like the engineers just left the room and they have no idea. They've just Lil Uzi's just put the honors on, let me do this, and he's just recorded it, and then they've come back being like, what's this? And he's like, no, just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Just put it on the album.
Don't worry about it.
Just put it. Yeah.
Just leave it.
Do I need to put any just put any effects on? Yeah, just put a load of reverb on it, make it sit on top of the song unnaturally. It's not buried in the honestly, if that was play it again. Let's go back.
Watch you lay the keys up on the table. Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. Have the skulls and fade away, then shake up. You wanted to. Watch you lay the keys up on the table. You wanted to.
Like, his voice doesn't sound bad, but it's the way it's mixed with the track. that reverb's unnecessary. Like
An unnecessary amount of reverb.
the original is way drier and it sits with the guitars and that.
Yeah, Serge doesn't have much reverb on his voice.
That
does
seems to just, it's like you've got a track and you just put the vocals over the top of it rather than.
That's how it felt on the Nakamura one as well. So on when Uzi did Nakamura, it felt like whatever they'd done.
Oh my God, we got rid of the sound.
Whatever they'd done to the Nakamura instrumental, they'd like processed it in a weird way that kind of like flattened out.
I mean, it's just like you've got this reverby vocal, let's say, just sitting on top, and then underneath it, you've got him just yelling stuff in the background. So my issue isn't with him doing it. My issue right now is the production.
Interesting.
Trust in my self-righteous suicide. And I cry when angels deserve to die.
See, that bit was way less reverb and sits nicer in the mix. Even though I'm still not a fan of the auto-tune.
What did you think of the melodical shift in the hook on that?
Play again.
And I cry when angels deserve to die.
See, I mean, he's making it his own, isn't he?
Don't hate it?
I don't mind the notes that he's picking.
Okay. Because I've seen a lot of people on the internet take issue with him fucking with Serge Tankian's rhythm.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind if you do a cover. People, this is what annoys me about people, right? Like, if you're doing a cover of a song and the intention is to make it your own, people get annoyed when it doesn't sound like the original. Like, that's not the intent. I'm trying to doing a cover of something that's to put my spin on it. But the point is to not make it sound exactly like the original.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you wanted the original.
But it's just like, I mean, if he picked, I don't mind the notes he's picked.
That's good.
Because obviously the original melodies is a bit different, but yeah, he's done all right. As old Ooze.
As Uzi.
I still don't think his scream is that good though.
Needs a bit of Melissa Cross.
Wake up, grab a brush and put a little makeup.
This bit, however, awful. God, keep it.
Start to fade away the shake up. Watch me the keys up on the table. Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to have the scarf to fade away the shake up. You wanted to watch me the keys up on the table. You wanted to. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
Just put the fucking
The low pass
Logic
filter.
EQ telephone or megaphone underwater effect on preset.
Are you having fun?
It just like my whole thing so far is why?
Is that it? Just why?
Could have just done the album, left this track off.
You're not a fan then?
Didn't need to be done, did it?
You're not a fan?
Well, it's just, again, I feel like the mixing's letting it down. The production.
It is. This whole
like
album,
that
other than
verse.
the Bring Me and Baby Metal ones,
Yeah.
are mixed really weirdly.
But that verse, the chorus was mixed fine, and then they go to the verse, add all this shit reverb, and then for some reason just put a little lo-fi, little high pass. And yeah, just interesting choices. Well, I wouldn't have made them, but who am I?
That scream.
Have they re-recorded the music, or is this just?
I think they've just sampled
I
Chop
think
Suey.
it is just.
Because there is a feature now in Serato where you can isolate the stems.
Oh yeah, but I imagine they've probably got the actual stems from the from.
But you think they've got System of a Down stems?
Yeah,
You reckon?
it's not. Well, a little Google search. I can't do it now, but we'll label
You reckon it's
we'll
that
label
easy?
a system on.
You
Probably
reckon it's that
Sony.
easy to get a hold of System of a Down stems?
Unless they own it, unless the band own it. If the label own it and the publisher owns it, Yeah, how do you think anyone gets anything on TV? And they just use the music because the stems are there available.
Really?
Well, if you get a song for music, if you get a song for TV, they'll be like, okay, can we get the version with the vocals without the vocals?
Can you just buy that?
Yeah. But well, that's literally what like sync is. It's like if you if you want to make money from your song on an advert, you'll have your song with a vocalless version. And a lot of times you'll have the individual stems as well.
It's why doing the show with a man who spent so many years working in television is so useful.
And I do some music for TV and film these days.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. But yeah, everything when I do my songs, it's like full band version,
Instrumental, vocal only.
You do the ones without like a top line melody or whatever, or
acapellas as well.
I mean, not with my stuff. But honestly, yeah, no, like when you hear stuff in adverts that have been used, like actual songs, a lot of times you'll hear it'll be the instrumental, then they'll bring in the vocals at some point.
Too late. I wanted to.
Did you think that was us?
Who's on the line?
Just decided to leave that bit dry.
Yeah, this is 100% the instrumental version of
Chop Suey.
Yeah. It's nice to hear it, actually.
Yeah.
You never really hear that acoustic guitar.
Oh yeah, the acoustic guitar in there.
Because the vocals are like all over it.
After so long of so many ad-libs, it felt really, really weird to not have any vocals at all here.
Well, I like that there, but again, like, wake up. Why wouldn't? That's like one of the most iconic parts where it would make more sense for him to sing over that in his auto-tune.
Yeah, that was my one criticism of this entire cover was you've sustained that development of the System of a Down Chop Suey vocal with your own style, and you've given people that at the start of the song the big crescendo at the end that is like the sort of magnum opus of Chop Suey. Just leaving that dry for me, it felt like it was missing something, and I'd have just loved Uzi's auto-tune over the top of that. Just do like a full like Kanye Runaway auto-tune, fuck with the instrument, like do all these crazy effects, do all that kind of shit, go to fucking town on it.
Yeah, lube it up.
Little
Uzi Vert.
Oh, my friends. Well, at the end of that reaction, I just want to say sorry for the in the background. Don't know what's going on.
My review of this song, like the Baby Metal, or the Baby Metal one was, this is insane, but I like it. And my reaction to this is, it's insane. Probably shouldn't have done it.
Probably shouldn't have done it. Well, the metalhead says no, but
who am I?
But I loved it. I was a sucker for it. As I said, the only thing I'd have changed was having Uzi at the end. But other than that, yeah, give me more of that.
And give me less.
Then give you less.